Hi, coming up on Enthusiast, a model citizen of the antique car world. Hi, welcome to Enthusiast. I'm Jeff Hill. And over the course of this show, I've had the good fortune to experience some pretty incredible automobiles. But I've always said it's the story that makes the car. Well, today, we're with a 1928 Ford Model A, and the enthusiast story that brought this car back to life is truly remarkable.
I was buying my gas off of this service station. One day I stopped in there and he said, well, I got this Model A and I'd like to sell it, but I want it kept inside because it was leaking up here. I gave him a price of, I think it was $1,200 at the time. He said, oh, I don't think so. So in a couple of days he phoned and said, okay, I think I'll take that because I got to get rid of it. It sat there in my garage in the back, and the kids used to play in it. When I first got it, it was drivable, but the motor smoked quite a bit. I did start on it and had it all apart, and I was working on it. Then Brad came along.
I looked at the car and I said, gee, you know, if you ever decide you're not going to finish the car, I'd love first crack at it. And, you know, it was a number of years later, he said, well, you know, I think I'm going to part with that car, and you know, I'd like to give you first crack at it, and it was under the one condition that if I restored it, that he would like to parade it. I did finally get a chance to get working on it, and I managed to keep it a secret, or I believe it was kept a secret from Fred.
I had a little trouble recognizing it at first. I said, you know, that looks like my old Model A, but the color is different. But it's got to be old Model A, because Brad was sitting in it smiling from ear to ear.
You know, he was very polite, never ever mentioned it, but after we showed him the car, of course, he said, you know, I wondered why you'd never let me in your shop. Well, this car was in there in a certain state of repair all the time, so.
It was so wonderful to see it that I had tears in my eyes, actually, you know.
This car is just so basic, and the amazing thing about these cars is that back then, you know, a crescent wrench and a bit of tie wire and maybe a soup can is all you had to be able to fix these things with, and that's what people did with these cars. They keep them running.
This has been really fun being with something so antique, yet so fresh, and owned by two true enthusiasts. This is a blast from the past. For Enthusiasts, I'm Jeff Hill. Thanks for watching.